KC.
Hey guys, welcome in. Welcome in. It is the Goddess Naturally over here at Divinely Guided Goddess Reads. And I'm back with another reading for y'all. I'm sending y'all so much love, light, peace, powerful, and positive energy. All right. So, guys, throughout this reading, you will see me in different outfits, different times of the day. I can't guarantee what you will see because it's going to take me a couple days to complete this reading with my schedule. So I'm going to do bits and pieces of it at a time. Okay, so bear with me. I love y'all so much. Everybody who's tuning in. Okay, special shout out, special blessings to you. This is gonna be a new moon reading. Okay, a new moon reading. All right, so the first subject that we're going to tap into, or I'm going to expound on in this new moon, what spirit wants you to know in this section or portion, is about your spirituality. Okay, your intuition, your spirituality, and your relationships to spirit and your intuition at this time. Okay, this is the part that we're going to touch on right now. Alrighty, so I've already pre-pulled cards, okay, meditated on it, did all that great work, okay, for us during this new moon. And the first card, all right, the card that pulled out when it comes to your spirituality and your relationship to your intuition, we have the Wild Horse. Card 29, the Wild Horse, okay? And it says freedom, sensitivity, spirit, partnership. All right, such a wonderful card to come out um, on this part of the reading. So already it's showing that you are in partnership with spirit. It's already showing that you are very sensitive at this time, or you will be. This is what is going on with you during this new moon to the next phase, okay? When it comes to your intuition, you will feel more free, light, okay? There will be balance here for you. Lots of balance, lots of lightness here, okay? And also forward movement. We got the wild horse. Somebody could be driving fast. Somebody could have a Mustang, okay? There could be somebody that wants their hands on you, or there could be some type of print or some type of stamp um on you. Somebody could have a tattoo as well, or just some type of marking, or maybe you are marked spiritually. This could mean that you are marked, or like the universe, the God, whatever, Mother Nature has their hands on you, okay? Marked you, picked you out, handpicked here. But there's freedom, okay? Just a good feeling energy. This is mastery, y'all. This is also about sensuality too, and very much about sensitivity. And forgive me if I'm going roundabout, y'all. And let me take my time, you know. And this is what this is all about. It's about fast forward movement, but it's also freedom, and like that brings an enjoyment in every moment. It's also a slowing down, enjoying of every moment of being in the present moment. Your nose could be sensitive at this time, or your senses could be highlighted or on fire, or they will be during this upcoming. new moon, which I believe is Wednesday on the 12th, okay? Whatever and whenever that is for you. So the slowing down is also like a fast moving pace too, because it's just enjoyment of every moment. Maybe you're doing this spiritually, maybe you're really sensitive and in tune with all of your senses. Maybe you're smelling, seeing, touching, or you've just been following or are going to be following the instincts and the inklings that your body is like a really very strong connection with your body right now. It's signaling, it's talking to you, and you're focusing in on, what was that? What did that mean? What is happening? What is occurring when I am feeling or sensing these things? So acute, so sensitive, so sensitive. And I was gonna say acutely, but I feel like you are so grand, so very, 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 very sensitive. Okay, really super hyper sensitivity. Also subconsciously, like you're really deep, or this goes really deep, or you're going really deep. Okay, maybe your connection to spirit is very, very deep. You're not surface level at all. You can hang with the big dogs here, or you're going to be. And you're moving past fear though as well. When it comes to this sensitivity, maybe you've stopped yourself at a certain point, but it's like now this is like the green light, or you're overcoming or pushing past or moving towards something deeper, something more without fear. And your senses could just be going off, and it could be scary for you. You could be experiencing things on a whole another level. It's like just keep moving here. Body connection. Okay? You have this, your senses, you're tapped into this deeply. And trusting, okay? Trusting the instincts that you get, trusting what you get. Alrighty, let's see what we got. Also, miracles are happening around this time. Okay? Miracles are happening. Hmm. Feathers could be significant for some of y'all. And it's like taking action, taking a lot of actions as well, okay? Acting upon these feelings that you get. And it's like mastery. Maybe you've becoming this master here. And it's like there's no need to prove yourself at all here either. Maybe you're gonna be feeling this. Maybe it's not gonna be a thought in your mind. You're not doing anything to prove yourself to anybody. You're not proving you're tapped in. You're connected. You're having these different feelings or these different inklings. You're not worried or caring if anybody else is experiencing this. You know that you are. You know, and that's all that matters. No need to prove nothing. The subconscious could be very, very significant. The subconscious mind, very significant. And it's like from the very beginning you had all this sensitivity and you didn't know what to do with it. But it's like you're pushing past that, and you may have moments that come up that make you kind of afraid because of this hyper awareness. You are hyper aware. I don't care. I don't care, or you will be during this new moon. This is what is bringing in for you as far as your intuition and your connection to spirit. You could get a little freaked out, by the things that you may be experiencing or that you will experience. Your advice is to keep moving forward. You have to keep moving forward movement. Don't get stuck. When you are stuck, or when there's no movement, okay, when there's no progress, when there's nothing to look forward to, we we die. Like we croak. So we continuously expand and advance. Expand and advance. Expanse. Expansion. So it's a continuous forward movement. And the awesome thing is that you will experience things you've never experienced before. The newness, okay? There's a newness with that. There could also be decisions as well, okay? There could be some decisions or some choices when it comes to your spirituality. You may have to make some type of choice here. I feel like balance is so like, or being light as a feather here for you. Ma'at could be significant or resonate with you during this time. Balance. Being light as a feather. Mastering your subconscious. And I have to I have to drill my message in, okay? So, for our next session, who's having a section in this new, or section, somebody could have a session, somebody could have a section and a session, studio session and a section, some of y'all having a smoking session. All right, but for our next section we have the mountain gorilla, and this is all about your imagination, your vision, your creativity, what is going on in that area during this new moon. And I believe this new moon is in a water sign. I believe it's in Pisces. I believe. Okay, if you know differently, comment down, or you confirming, comment down in the comments below. And we have the mountain gorilla with this, okay? And it says reverence, contemplation, community, inner calm. So, when it comes to your creativity and your inspiration, your imagination, and your visions now, you are becoming very strong. You have a lot of strength. You could have a lot of aggression in you as well. Maybe you want to get your point across. And it's not that you want to hurt people or that you want to harm them. You may be frustrated and need to get some things out. Maybe you could be frustrated when it comes to your creativity. Okay? Some of y'all are really strong. You need a release. Also, it's like some of y'all, it's a sexual release too. Okay, there could be frustration or pent up anger or pent up energy. But it's like you're not gonna hurt a fly. You're not gonna hurt a fly. You have the power. You have the capability to tear some stuff up, but you're holding yourself, you're becoming calm. Okay, I feel like water is your ally. There could even be something going on with water on a global scale. There could even be something going on with the ocean or water as well, or rain or something. You could hear something like that, or you could witness some things like that, or some occurrences um, dealing with water during this time. Hey, who knows? But it's like water is your ally, though. And I feel like what you can learn from this is to go with the flow. That force is not needed. Okay? You don't have to force anything. Go with the flow and see where it takes you. Okay? Naturally, let things flow in a natural way. Don't force things. Let things happen to you effortlessly, or they will start happening to you, or they're going to start happening to you effortlessly now. All right, it's like breathe. Get that inner calm, because you could want to be in beast mode. Okay, you could want to buck. You could be frustrated and wanting things to um take off for you in some area. Okay, when it deals with your creativity, your imaginations, or your visions here. um Your breath is always important too. Make sure you breathe. If you do get frustrated or something like that, breathing is always great. Okay, breathing is an ally too, but so is water. Maybe go into the ocean. Okay, maybe taking spiritual baths, maybe dancing in the rain. Okay, drinking more water. Okay, you could also be eating more fruit, more vegetables around this time, more seeds, living more of a vegetarian lifestyle, or maybe this will benefit you to get the most out of this energy. This may be what you are starting new, okay, here. But when it comes to your creativity, you could be frustrated. People could have underestimated you. Okay, you could have so much passion and fire within you in this time, and it's like you need to now allow the water to teach you to let it go, to let things happen effortlessly. You don't have to force or to push or to strive so hard for things when it comes to your creativity. It's also about having courage here, because this is deep. Courage to see things beyond the surface, see beyond what meets the eye. Okay, here with your creativity, maybe you have the ability to do that, but maybe you need the courage to do that as well. Sometimes it takes courage to go with the flow. Sometimes we want to be in control so badly that it takes courage and a lot of discipline to let things flow, to relax. There could be moments of frustration. When that pops up, go to the waters, go to calm, drink some waters, okay? Remind yourself to go with the flow. Swim, go to the pool, do something, go to the beach, take a salt bath. I feel like you could tear some stuff down, or you could tear some people down, you could tear some establishment down. You really could burn down, blow somebody whole stuff up, but you're not even gonna do it. You feel me? You're not even gonna do it. You could do it, but you're not even gonna do it. You're gonna remain calm. All right, you're gonna realize that you do it, or this could be in some type of community. Okay, this could be within some type of community. Um, so just breathe, relax, let things go with the flow. I feel like this is going to be your new beast mode. Relaxing and going with the flow. Releasing control. Reminding yourself that going with the flow is your ally. That water is your ally at this time. Water is your ally. Okay? Drink water. And maybe you're trying to find out how to tame all this passion or this fire that you have inside of you, all this creative energy. Learning how to direct it. It's like let it flow. It could be a lot. It could be a lot of energy. You could be very passionate. You can have so much inside of you. You need to put it into your creativity and go with the flow with it. Don't rush it. Let it be effortless. So, in the next section, which is communication, all right, being heard, how you will say who you are to others. It's like owning your own voice. All right, and then, ooh, y'all. All right, it's the snow leopard. Don't laugh at me. It's the snow leopard. Mystery, agility, belief. And we got sensitivity again. Very sensitive. You're coming off as very sensitive. You're expressing yourself using all of your senses. All right. You could be very quiet though. You could be speaking solely or majorly from your senses, from your telepathic communication as well. Everybody could know that you're like, people could feel like that you are like studying them. They could be around you and want to get away from you because they feel seen. They could also feel naked around you. I feel like you're very quiet though. You're not saying much. I feel like maybe even in solitude at times, okay, or the way you express yourself is not through words lately to people or coming up here. You won't be expressing yourself through words. I feel like there is some type of celebration, or I feel like you and other people are gonna come together, people around you in community, or there could be some type of celebration where everybody comes together, coming up here. Um, a cousin could be significant. All right, a cousin could be significant here. Again, deep inner knowing. You express people when people see you, they are knowing, or you speak from a place of inner knowing. You communicate from a deeper place, a mysterious place at this time. People can feel like you know hidden secrets or things. They could just feel like your awareness is crazy. People can think that you're very intelligent or you're expressing yourself very intelligently to those around you. You could also have a temper tantrum sometimes. Some people could know a ugly side of you. Some people could see a side of you that you try to stay connected to water, drink water to try to discipline or to temper the part of you that wants to go off on other people or something of that nature. You could also be, other people could also feel like, or you could be quiet, or you could just be observing to see who is on your level, who is really ready to have a conversation or even any type of relationship to you. Because you could be letting it known that you're not just going to talk to anybody or anything. And it may not be that you're just quiet. It could be that you are being selective at this time with who you share your energy with. You're moving very intelligently. You playing chess and not checkers. You being quiet. Okay? And with all that being said, and then calibration is here too. You could be calibrating other people's energy. You could just be around them and then behave in a certain manner, and it can make them you know, it can line them up to the right frequency too. It's almost like a tuning fork, like you're a moving tuning fork, like you are a physical tuning fork around people, like you align energies, okay, without even physically doing anything, maybe just with breaths or just being who you are. I feel like you could be displaying your light like so much right now. You could be walking in pure light. You could be a pure essence ball of light walking around here on this earth at this moment. That's what you are communicating to others, okay? While you are calibrating them. So there is a need to open up. Open up to new friendships, even. I feel like you will be open up to new friendships, but those that serve you. Don't close yourself off so much that you don't let anything in. I see that you are very highly aware and highly sensitive. Drink that water. Pay attention to water. Water is significant, very, very significant at this time. Also, bring in your joy, okay? Joy as well, okay? I feel like that you are joyful, or you're going to begin to be joyful in your communications with people. When you do speak to people, it's going to be up. It's gonna be upbeat. You're not gonna be so serious. People could think that you're serious, but it's like you're just knowing when and where to speak, when to eat, when to sit, when to, you're very aware of yourself and your own rhythms here, or you will be when it comes to being heard, your own voice now, how you are expressing yourself to the world at this time. All right, for our next section, we have the crow. The crow. Can y'all see it? Right. The crow says communication, transformation, story, universal law. And the section is about a deeper connection to life, healing past patterns, and support for overall well being and happiness. And we have the crow. We have the universal law that is on your side, helping to heal past patterns. And there have been cycles. This could have been going on for generations and generations. Okay, things could have been going on for generations and generations, and there is a time to heal, to complete, to wrap up um, what has been going on. All right, so we got communication, transformation, story, universal law. All right. Also, how your inner world 111, 1111. You could be saying ones, 1111, or 111. How your inner world creates your outer world, or how who and what you are internally projects externally, okay? It's like the microcosm and the macrocosm, okay? It's a global scale and a personal scale here. We also have balance here. Since we're talking about the scales, we have balance. We got being light as a feather. We got crow. They have feathers. They're air birds, but water is still significant here. It's all about seeing the patterns. Maybe this is what is coming up for you when it comes to your well-being, being able to identify these patterns. Okay, I feel like there is a test here with your commitment with the crow. Okay, decisions. What choices will you make? Will you continue to go in the direction that you set out to go, or will you backtrack and fall back into patterns and ways that don't serve you? Your allegiances may change, okay? Who you give intel to may change. There could be messages, there could be texts, there could be letters, there could be emails. Those things could be significant. Also, somebody could not have a home. This could be a pattern where somebody loses a home or loses a place, or somebody who doesn't have their own stability for themselves. This could be significant. This could be healing. Some of these changes could be regarding that, okay, and making and putting the steps for it to do that. I feel like you are mastering these things. You are on top of your game at this time, and this is why this is showing up, because you are overcoming these things in your life, overcoming these aspects in your life, and there could be distractions. There could be tests to your commitment along the way. There could be fear here too that wants to stop you from pushing forward. What if you fail? There could be other people around you as well with their but I feel like you're tuning it out. It's like echoes now, where you really don't hear you pretty much tune people out. It's like you could be having a conversation with people and you hear nothing that they say, you know. You hear nothing but what they say, because it's not conducive to you and the vibration that you hold at that moment. So you tune it out, not trying, not purposely, but this is what happens. This is again a cause and effect of the things that happen. I feel like you are vast as well. I also feel like give yourself a pat on the shoulder here, okay? Give yourself a pat on the shoulder, okay? I feel like you're very deep again, or you're healing deep wounds, okay? You're healing deep wounds at this time. Especially when it comes to, guys, I dropped my mic. Especially when it comes to communication. Communication could be dropping, especially when it comes to who you tell your business to, or who you share your blessings with. I feel like you're cracking down on that because you notice a pattern, okay? This is all about patterns, all right? And the crow is here to assist you with transforming your story. How do you tell the story? You could be shiny at this time too, or you could be very attractive, and you have to heal aspects of that too, because you have to be discerning with who you allow into your space. Because everybody is attracted to you doesn't mean that they are meant to be in your energy in your space at this time, in any shape, form, or fashion or capacity. Even with answering phone calls, I feel like there's phone calls that communication on the phone is definitely changing for you, because you are healing past patterns to support your overall well-being, and the universal law is supporting you, or you are putting it into action to work for you at this time. Again, unity, resonance, magnificence, and mastery. Card 2, the blue whale, in the section of personal power, self-worth, and how you showing up. So how you showing up in your self-worth? You're showing up really wise. You're showing up really deep, really wise, coming up here. Others may not be able to relate to you, okay? Others, there may be few in, and this is why it's a silence. Maybe you're doing more listening to people than you are even speaking, because you just let people talk or get it out or whatever. It's like you have a deeper understanding. You're showing up as really wise. You even showing up as a master in some shape, form, or fashion. Okay, you're showing up as a master. Okay, very important as well. You're showing up as very important and very valuable when it comes to, and you know how to illuminate others' feelings as well, or illuminate their emotions, or pick up on what they're feeling. You may be able to help people identify what's going on with them in the background. They don't know. They might just see a habit, but you might see the root cause or issue to things here. So also a breakthrough emotionally, and also you should be happy. You should be proud. You got it together when it comes to yourself and your self worth. You got it together. You have a lot of knowledge. You have a lot of wisdom. Okay, on some grown stuff when it comes to yourself here and how you're showing up, or other people are viewing you this way. Within your intimate relationships, your family and your friends, the people that you call tribes, you are showing up as, again, look, the lion. And then look at that, it's Cardi Levis too. Again, mastery. Again, choices and decisions that you are making. I feel like you are very ego. I feel like you're learning. Oh, I said very ego. Ooh. But that is not that is not what I mean. I feel like you not very much in your ego. You learning how to balance out relationships and connections. It's like you are very loyal, okay, to the people around you. There's like an unspoken bond between the people that you got people behind you. You got a tribe, you got a connection. There's an unspoken bond between you guys. Okay. Also fearless here when it comes to relationships, but loyalty, power, okay, you're showing leadership or cooperation here. Everybody doing their job in order to make something work effectively. I feel like balance here for you as well. Your relationships are going to be in balance. There's going to be a mutual understanding of roles. Everybody is going to be proud as well to be a part of your circle, your friend circle. There's going to be people who you're going to find out just showing up is very loyal. You're going to find out that you do have a tribe. You're going to realize that y'all work together successfully. Things finna go smoothly because of the work y'all putting in or something like that. Okay? And it's like there's not gonna be any ego or people overstepping their boundaries or manipulation through power or material things or gains. It's just gonna be a fair, mutual, respectful relationships and friendships you're gonna notice around you during this time. All right, so in the section or the area of survival, riches, or tangible assets, we have the Timberwolf. Instinct, guidance, belonging, order. Again, with your instincts, okay? Again, with you're being guided, okay, you belong where you are in order. You're getting your finances in order, you're getting your assets in order, you're putting everything where it belongs. It's like a rightness or organization here when it comes to yourself and your riches and survival. It's like you are, everything is flowing. It's flowing in a great way because everything is organized, or you're beginning to organize everything. Everything has its place here. um there is belonging as well. There is also a tribe or somebody here, some people here that have your back. It's like a pack mentality here as well. So you are not alone. Hmm. Also peace. I see a lot of peace when it comes to your survival, okay, your finances, your assets. I feel like you have a lot of peace or a lot less worry. And it's not that everything is just easier for you. I feel like the organization is helping, but this is just the energy that you bring. It's like when someone is um stressed or rushed or even anxious, okay, or the anxiety is kicking in, you bring an energy that slows everyone and everything down. You bring in this peace, and everybody around you is becoming peace as well. Yeah. And that's what I have for you guys. But I will pull, let's, since we're doing a new moon reading, we're gonna pull out the Moonology deck. Alright. Let's see what the Moonology deck has for us. Again, I hope everybody is doing well. I love y'all so much. Alright, what last message do you have for this new moon? And I believe it's Pisces. I'm not sure. But in this new moon energy right now, for the collective, what messages do you want to share with us most for our most highest good? Alright. Look at this. We got the new moon in Gemini. Communication is key. Alright, at the bottom we have the new moon in Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. So proper communication here, and all of your hard work paying off at the bottom. Okay, there could be people, whatever way you've learned to communicate here, or you're going to be communicating during this new moon, and I think it's like some type of eclipse too. All right, let's get one more. But however you've learned to communicate, okay, all of your hard work, put it in communicating with yourselves and others telepathically and even physically, verbally speaking to people, all your hard work and effort is paying off. Look at this. We got a new moon in Virgo here. A time to give rather than take. And then we got the full moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming. Gemini could be significant. Gemini season could be significant. Twins could be significant as well. It's like the more you give to people and the more energy that you put out in the most positive way, it's like that's the work that you are doing. It is bringing you some type of answers. Okay, your communication is bringing you answers too, and maybe you're giving more communication than you are receiving. Maybe you are and you don't even have to verbally communicate. You could be communicating with your actions as well. A lot of times we mistake communication with words or a letter or expression. Sometimes you can express in other ways than speaking. Sometimes the best thing to do is express to other people, to some people, in ways that aren't speaking, because you might argue if you don't. Okay? So, I mean, if you do. So, I feel like you could also be giving answers or problem solving at this time as well. Okay? Problem solving. We're going to do one last card. What's the last message for the collective moonology? Okay. It's on the flow. Let's see what it is. Alright, we got new moon in Leo. Confidence is key to success. Is your key to success. So a lot of new moon energy. We got the full moon at the bottom. Show the world the real you. So again, with this Leo energy is very significant. These lions, when it comes to your tribe and your people or whatever, confidence is your key to success. I feel like you are going to be leading with great strength. You're going to have a lot of power, but you're not going to misuse your power. This is someone, you are someone who is going to have a lot of power with this new moon, but you're not going to misuse it. You're going to be fair. You're going to be balanced. You're going to give answers and solutions rather than problems. You're going to listen more than you speak. Yep, and people are going to follow you. A lot of leadership energy for you. And people are seeing this, okay? The world is seeing this, or the people in your world, in your life, are seeing these changes within you or will be. Thank you so much for tuning in to Divinely Guided Goddess Reads. Again, I'm the Goddess Naturally. I love y'all so much. Catch me in another reading.